1999 Bentley Arnage. This is the 4.4 twin-turboed petrol engine in this one. Again, going up the value of these cars. Nice fresh looking thing in the silver with a red dash top and steering wheel. We'll get to that in a minute. Bodyweight wise, we're going to start off with the bonnet. It's all nice and straight down the bonnet edge on the right hand side and up the middle. The odd little surface scratch here and there. Nothing a hard polish wouldn't sort out. Tiny little ding here in the bonnet, like a stone chip dent. The camera will only just pick it up on certain angles, but all in all, nice and straight, nice and one colour silver as well. As we come down the front end, no major stone chips at all. You've got the odd little one or two, tiny little bit there above the passenger indicator there and side light. Light lenses themselves are all nice and clear. A few little stone chips on them, but no cracks. The grills all nice and shiny, as are the bumpers, the chrome across the bumper. Again, some surface scratches here and there, a little bit of a ding here on the bottom corner, but barely noticeable from a pace back. I say going up in value, these cars at a nice rate. Bumper corners are all okay, a few little stone chips, showing just over 60,000 miles. This one, 60,300 and a few miles. So just over 60,000 miles on the clock. So we come around the front end onto the arch, all nice and tidy across the wheel arch, all nice and straight across that wing. The wing top itself is all nice and tidy. It's all one colour shade of silver as well. Nice wheels and tyres, no marks on the wheels anywhere on this one. All nice and tidy around there. We'll jump up onto the roof, across the top of the roof is all good. No signs of stone chips. There's odd one or two, but no signs of corrosion down there. And no major delamination in the window, which you normally get as well. Even the mirror caps are all okay. As we come along the door top, no corrosion here where you normally get it. And around the handles, all nice and clear. Got a few tiny little bits around the lock, but really small. The rest of the door, nice and straight. Down the lower half, across the sill cover. Up that back driver's door again, nice and tidy. Chrome works all okay as well. A little bit of a peel here on the satin black. As you come down the back end there, across the door top again, nice and straight across there, around the handle, all nice and clean. There's a little bit of paint lift sort of thing there around the handle, but all nice and tidy there. Around the rear arch, all nice and straight. Tiny little mark there on the rear arch. A tiny little mark there, you can just see that there, but all nice and tidy in there. If we get in the side of the arch with some dodgy camera work, you can have a good look at that there. Again, wheels and tyres are all nice and clean and tidy. Up the driver's rear quarter, a little bit of a mark there. As we come down, nice and straight, really fresh in the silver, this one. Light lens is all nice and tidy, a little bit of a stone chip underneath there bubbling. Bumper corner itself, a little bit of a mark here. The chrome work looks all nice and shiny. The bumper corner itself's good, a few little stone chips that have been touched in across the back bumper there. You can't see those on the camera. Left hand bumper corner again, nice and straight, as is that light lens. And the rear fog lights and brake lights all nice and tidy. Good around the badge, nice and shiny and straight. Across the rest of the boot lid, like I say, the odd little surface scratch here and there. It's a 1999 vehicle. It's in very good condition. If you're asking me, it's in way above average. I've seen some of these now where they've sort of been dragged through the hedges backwards. This one is not the case, in my opinion, there at all. All one colour silver that I can see, which is nice. Onto the passenger rear quarter. Again, nice and straight down the rear quarter. Down here is all nice. A little bit of corrosion on the aerial. Around the fuel cap again, no major scratching around there at all. So come across the roof, there's a little bit of a ding in the roof here. I don't think the camera's going to pick that up. In the right light, you can just sort of spot it. Again, door tops are all good. All nice and tidy. All nice and straight across both door tops there. Around the handles, nice and clean and tidy around the handles. The rest of that passenger rear door is all lovely and straight. The arch itself is nice and tidy as well. A few tiny little marks there on the arch, but that is it. All to be concerned about that I can see there. Bit of dodgy camera work as we come around the arch. See how nice and straight and shiny that one is. As we come onto the driver's front door, again, around the handle, it's lovely and corrosion free. There's a few little tiny marks around the lock. Across the bottom half of the door, all nice and tidy. Same with the sill cover, all lovely and straight across there. Onto the passenger front wing again, nice and tidy, nice and straight, lovely and shiny. No areas of massive corrosion at all on this arch, all lovely and straight, if you can see that there. Like I say, the wheels are unmarked, which is nice as well. Sits nice and level as well, this one. Interior wise, good colours. I like the colours with the cream leather, silver, cream leather and the red. Door card, nice and tidy. A little bit of wear at the handle and the odd little mark on the wood there on the lacquer. But apart from that, nice and tidy. A little bit of wear to the driver's seat as well, but no rips or tears on the driver's seat. You can't see the wear sort of down here. It's a little bit grubby as well. I will warrant a good clean on that to see what's actually going on. Really see what's dirt and what's not. But no rips or tears across there. As we go in across that lovely red dash top, all nice and straight across there. The wood on the dash itself looks lovely. No delamination across there at all. All the dials are nice and clear. All nice and straight. Lovely and easy to read as we come down the centre console. A little bit of wear at the gear knob there. But apart from that, again, lovely and straight and tidy in there. It has got an aftermarket head unit fitted, which you can see there. But all nice and tidy across there, no delamination. A little bit of wear at the middle of the steering wheel. But apart from that, and the top there, the top edge there's a little bit of grubbiness, a little bit of wear to that. But good colours overall in there. Headlining is lovely and clean as well. As we go into the driver's rear, again, the door card nice and tidy. Lovely, lovely colours this against the silver. A few little marks in the wood, but overall nice and tidy across that one. Nice and straight in there. Carpets are all good. No major marking on in there. Rear seat showing very little wear, as always in the back of one of these. Electric rear seats are standard in the Arnage. All nice and tidy across there. The wood is good as well on the back of that armrest there. All nice and straight. Into the boot now. Again, all nice and red. Nice and clean and tidy in there. Looks good with the cream piping. We'll lift this floor up here so you can have a look. Bit of dodgy camera work there. And there you have, you got your twin batteries, a first aid kit, tow eye, your little ramps there, and the space saver underneath. Into the passenger rear, a little bit of delamination on the wood, but the lacquer hasn't actually come off, sort of just underneath. Soft close is working on the boot, and the boot works on the key if you put the key in to open it. All nice and tidy on the back of the passenger side again. Lovely and straight in there. No problems with that at all. Happy with that. As we go into the passenger front again, a little bit of delamination on the wood, but the lacquer hasn't come off. It's sort of underneath the lacquer a little bit. Door card's lovely and tidy. Carpets are nice. The dash top, all lovely and straight. Smells right in here as well. Down the passenger seat, we've got a little bit of wear to the bottom swab on the bolster. A little bit of wear there. Right amount of wear for the sort of year and mileage of the car. But no rips or tears or anything unwanted in there. Just a nice place to be, that really. As we go into the engine bay, not a lot to see really with all the covers on this here. It's the 4.4 twin turbo BMW engine like I mentioned before. I'll get it fired up here for you so you can hear this ticking over. No unwanted noises from that at all. It's ticking over quite happy, no rattles, no smoke. How it should sound really. We'll check for any warning lights on the dash there, and a lot of questions we get on these Arnages is about electrics and what's working. As you can see, we've got driver's door open because James's door's open, but if I close that, that goes off, and the only other light on there is for the seat belt because he obviously hasn't got his on. Window wise, that's working. So is the driver's rear. We'll do the passenger rear, passenger front. It's all questions we get on these. If we can learn something and people say, oh, the windows don't normally work, we'll point this sort of thing out. Same with the seats. So back and forward there. Reclining as it should. James, is yours working? And James's is working as it should as well.
Heated seats are good.
And the heated seats are good. No pixels missing off there.
Everything
All
works
nice
on
and
that.
tidy.
All the dials are working.
All the dials are working as they should. All the pressure's back on. It's charging as it should. And there you have it. The 1999 Bentley Arnage 4.4 twin-turbo BMW engine in silver with the red leather, cream and red leather, sorry. 60,300 miles on that one.